it's Monday. I'll start the week off on a slow pace. Let me cool down. Let me cool down the energy. All your good morning. What up? Bless up your whole selves. I trust you had a peaceful, restful, enjoyable weekend, and you're ready to get the work week up and running in full energy. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in to Good Morning Grenada. It is May 31st, 2021, the final day of the 5th month of 2021. I think May flew by. Those last 31 days, they were very quick 31 days. We've made it this far. Let's give all praises to God. Thank you so very much. Thank you to those of you joining us on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11, and 20. Good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, and all of you joining us on Party Grenada and Go to Fet Facebook pages. Thank you so very, very much for starting your Monday morning off with us here at the GBN. We appreciate you. We thank you so very much. Let's get into it. It's time for this morning's Word of the Day. French accent, words of the day. This morning's Word of the Day is acme. Acme. It's spelled A-C-M-E. Acme. It's a noun which means the highest point, summit, or peak. Acme comes straight from the Greek word which means point or the highest point, extremity. It is one of the many Greek words derived from the widespread Proto-Indo-European root ak, ok, which means sharp, pointed, or angular. Acme entered English in the second half of the 16th century. That's the word of the day this morning. Acme, it's spelled A-C-M-E. It is a noun which means the highest point, summit, or peak. An example of the use of the word this morning. Hold on, let me start over. Nadia. Right, let's do this. An example of the use of the word this morning. In this new era of television as high art, especially cable television, figuring out the acme of that art has been a task many have been eager to take on. Another example of the use of the word: to see victory only when it is within the ken of the common herd is not the acme of excellence. Neither is it the acme of excellence if you fight and conquer and the whole empire says, well done. The word of the day this morning, A-C-M-E, pronounced acme. It is a noun which means the highest point, summit, or peak. I thought acme mean bomb. That's not what it was saying in the cartoon. Acme. I could have swore it meant bomb, but it means the highest point, the summit, or the peak. Okay, all right. You see, look, I learned something this morning too, in truth. I really thought acme was bomb. All right, let's go. As you go about your marvelous, magnificent Monday, the thought today is a simple one. It is a thought for the week, for the rest of your life, and it's just 3 words. It says, trust your journey. Trust your journey. That's it. That's the thought. Just trust the path that you are on. Trust that He knows all that's best for you, for me, for all of us. Trust that the plan that He has in place for us at the end of the path, at the end of the journey, it will be all very much worth it. So just trust the process, trust the journey. Your journey is not the same as my journey. My journey is not the same as your sister's journey. We all have different journeys. Just trust the process. Trust your journey. When you get to the end of the tunnel, you're going to realize, yeah, boy, yeah, things working out well. So that's the thought for today, the thought for the week, the thought for your life. 3 simple words. Trust your journey. That's it. Trust it. All right, let's see what is celebrated today, the final day of May 2021. Today it is World No Tobacco Day. World No Tobacco Day. Each year, World Health Organization holds World Tobacco Day on May 31st. The goal is to spread awareness about the risks of tobacco use and how we can make the world tobacco-free. Roughly 6 million people die from tobacco-related ailments every year. and that number is projected to rise to over 8 million by 2030. But this is by no means a guarantee. The Sustainable Development Agenda aims to reduce deaths from non-infectious diseases by a third. Diseases linked to tobacco are on the list, so if we hit the target, 2030 will be a year to celebrate, not only for our health, but the size of our wallets. Your average smoker drops around $4,000 on cigarettes annually. Imagine all of the other cool holidays you could enjoy with that money. So let's use World No Tobacco Day as a launching pad to a brighter and less smoky future. World No Tobacco Day for you smokers. Today is a day to quit, or at least take a break. Give your lungs and the lungs of the other non-smokers around you a little rest. On behalf of all of us who don't smoke, those of you who smoke in public, I want to use nice words this morning. Y'all are inconsiderate. All it doesn't think about the rest of us. So today, on World No Tobacco Day, is a good day to not smoke in public places. What you do in the privacy of your own home, I can't tell you what to do. But you see, when you're in public, think about the rest of us. Think about the rest of us who don't participate. It is wrong for secondhand smoke to be my death. Think about us today. World No Tobacco Day. If you're having trouble quitting or pressing pause today, do it in the privacy of your home. Don't go outside in the road and when I'm passing out, inhale this. No, thank you. So just think of the rest of us today. That's the mission for World No Tobacco Day. For all of you who smokers, think about the other people who do not participate in such activities and try to save our lungs today. All right, sorry. I had to get it off my chest. It annoys me. It annoys me to the fullest because some of y'all are just inconsiderate, blowing smoke and think you're looking cool, but you don't. Okay, sorry. Let's try this again. So it is World No Tobacco Day. Think about the non-smokers today and refrain from smoking in public. That's your mission. That's your goal. That's your task on World No Tobacco Day. All right, let's get into what is happening today. Last week, Friday, the Ministry of Education issued a notice to the students, staff, guardians, parents of students at the Boca Secondary School. There is no school today. School is closed today due to an electrical issue at the institution. I recall there being an electrical issue at Boca Secondary, could be years ago. Yeah, man. Last year or year before, possibly year before. So I'm not sure if it's the same system or if it's another electrical issue. I don't know how it works, but either way, if you're a student at Boca Secondary, you have a student at Boca Secondary, you know a student at Boca Secondary, please let them know that the school will be closed today due to an electrical issue at the institution. The ministry apologized. They did not say if the problem or the school will be closed tomorrow, God willing, June 1st. If I get that information, of course, I would surely share it for you. But at least for today, Boca Secondary is closed due to electrical issue at the institution. So take note, staff, students, parents, guardians, aunts and uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters. All right, let's get ready for the morning edition of news. For those of you on radio and those of you on our visual platforms, we bring you we bring you week in review. It's Monday. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Good Morning Grenada. Stick and stay. Good Morning Grenada. We'll be back on this blessed, what was a damp, almost rainy, let's say a drizzly morning heading into the studio this morning. Stick and stay. We're coming back just now.
Countries around the world grapple with the COVID-19 pandemic and measures to curb the impact on people, vaccines developed are being seen as answers at this time to protect lives and livelihood. But to make this effective, countries are seeking herd immunity. In Grenada, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell indicated that he will not legislate this act. However, companies and institutions are beginning to make this a requirement. GBN's Christelina John took to the streets of St. George to find out how people feel about this move.
If you are an avid fan of sporting events and you are not vaccinated, well, you will not gain entry into the venue. That's according to Health Minister Nicholas Steele. Vaccination, he says, will be mandatory for people wishing to attend some events.
We are now looking forward to, as you will hear shortly, announcements with respect to fully vaccinated events, which is the beginning of us getting back to the new norm after COVID-19, which is us being able to gather, recreate as we are accustomed or as we remember, and getting back to that norm. We have cricket, football, entertainment. All of these are being considered because a significant amount of people are vaccinated, and therefore we can have those persons gather, congregate, meet, socialize.
This new measure sparked mixed reaction from the man on the street.
But you know which way? I don't walk into it, I don't think I just cover a mask. So, and I don't social. Conflicting reports, this and that. But I take it at a low profile like that. I mean, if I have to do it, I will do it. I will not advise you to not to do it.
Well, the vaccine is all right for the corona.
It's how it reach, so we just have to accept it. And to do like nearly every transaction, it work with vaccine, concerning your job, moving out from the country, coming into the country. So that's why it's there, so we have to abide with it.
Why we have to get vaccinated to attend events? When most of the time we go to events and we always separate ourselves, just like how they teach us to separate ourselves. Why is the big deal in vaccinated to go to a cricket game as forward and out for now to trick people to get vaccinated? Jump by jump low, we will be going to the game. Even though we're vaccinated or not, we will be going to the game.
This gentleman says he took the vaccine. However, now he is questioning whether or not he really should have taken it.
I take a little vaccine for myself too, so you know what I mean? So I feel that people are supposed to be vaccinated, you know what I mean? So they ain't go end up with this kind of disease and all kind of thing. Although people saying all kind of thing about it, making people scared about taking it, you know what I mean? So I and all this. So it's better to be safe than sorry.
Another gentleman reminds us that individuals have rights that should.
The laws of Grenada never tell you anything that you have to be vaccinated to be in a particular area, or the international laws, the rights of human beings. You know, and no international law should not be used over our constitutional law.
Christina John, GBN News.
Health officials on Wednesday received a new batch of AstraZeneca vaccines, while the batch on hand, close to expiration, will be shipped to neighboring countries in need. We get the details in this report.
Grenada has now received its batch of the AstraZeneca vaccines from COVAX. Over 21,000 doses of the vaccine arrived in Grenada on Wednesday, which they hope will aid in their quest for Grenada to achieve herd immunity. Minister Steele was at the MBIA to receive the shipment.
We can keep the momentum going. It means that we are able to meet our commitment to the population, which is to ensure that vaccines are available. Vaccines are readily available and accessible. We are one of few countries. Not every country has access to vaccines as yet. Grenada has been fortunate through the cooperation and assistance of Pan American Health Organization, WHO, and COVAX to have access to vaccines. While it is limited amounts and it is in limited variety, it is still the right vaccine that can protect us. So we are glad to have received this additional shipment and look forward to individuals continuing to come forward to receive their vaccination.
What is likely to happen with those vaccines not utilized before the expiration date, which is the end of June?
We are seriously looking at our present uptake to determine the number of doses that we will administer by that expiry date. The excess that we are not able to administer, I've considered, yes, sending it to countries who have a better uptake and who can use them. And
vaccines are quite likely the most valuable liquid on earth right now. And while we do hope, and it is possible that we can use all of those vaccines between now and the expiration date of the end of June, it really would be regrettable, and it is not our intention to have them go to waste.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles also provided an update on Grenada's present standing re the COVID-19 cases.
Remain at 161 confirmed cases. At present, we have no active cases. There were no new cases the past weeks. I believe our last case was identified around 24th April. We have vaccinated over 17,000 persons with the first dose of the vaccine, the AstraZeneca. Just under 7,919 persons who have received their second dose. So we have a total of 7,919 individuals who are fully vaccinated.
Fiona Anthony, Country Program Specialist for the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, says the more persons vaccinated, the greater the chance of getting back to a normal life.
Very excited to be in this position today. When working through the COVAX facility, we've been able to provide the vaccines, the COVID-19 vaccines for Grenada, with the aim that that would reach 20% of the vulnerable population, including healthcare workers. So I think it's a big achievement, and also what it does is basically makes more vaccines available to persons in Grenada to access and utilize.
2 weeks ago, health officials expressed grave concern about the lull in people coming forward to get vaccinated. However, they have seen an uptick in the last 10 days and are hoping that the trend continues. Christina John, GBN News.
The COVID-19 pandemic has revealed even further several gaps in the system for illegal immigrants to exploit, as well as be assisted by locals who provide shelter. This has spurred government into action to deter such actions by making adjustments to the laws of Grenada via the Immigration Amendment Bill 2021. This was passed in the House of Representatives on Friday. Gerard Joseph has the details.
A bill to amend the Immigration Act Cap 145 was introduced on Friday to increase the maximum penalty for illegal immigration and expand the ambit of offences. An increase from $10,000 to $12,000 was the proposed change, as the penalty for individuals who refuse to give information or fails to comply with any request under the Act and knowingly falsifies information. These individuals include any captain of a vessel, crew member or passenger.
The first part deals, the change deals with the captains or persons of boats and other aircraft coming to Grenada, and of course having to report accurately, and if they fail to do so willingly, so then the penalty increases from 10 to 12,000, and persons who openly hide or conceal the fact that they're helping people to come to Grenada illegally, or keeping them here past the time that they should be here, they would be contravening that particular section of the Act.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, who is also the Minister for National Security, in tabling the bill said the penalty for those who harbor illegal immigrants would notably increase from $3,000 to $10,000. The Prime Minister said there is an immediate need for such amendments after Grenada witnessed a surge in illegal immigrants.
What we've noticed recently, Mr. Speaker, because I don't know what the reason is specifically, but the police is reporting a lot more illegal entry into the country than they ever saw before. And they notice they're coming Venezuela and Colombia. We've not a lot of what probably Trinidad would see, but the increase is worrying to us.
He He said it is a great cause for concern, however noting that in each case, they were caught and tested for COVID-19.
Have not yet found, especially in light of the present situation that we now face with the COVID-19. That must worry us even more than the illegal act of entry without permission. But we have not yet, happily for us, we have not yet had anyone that has been here and was tested positive before we got them out of the country.
The additional fines are bolstered by jail time already enshrined in the Immigration Act. These illegal immigrants also can be penalized under the Emergency Powers Act. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
One property owner discharged several rounds from his licensed firearm, leaving one resident of Mankuma St. Andrew nursing several wounds and is presently warded at the General Hospital. The outcome is being viewed as a farmer who has had just about enough. Christina John picks up this story.
There's an old saying, 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the watchman. Mr. Irvin George, a Sarasop farmer of Hope St. Andrew, says he was forced to take matters into his hand Monday evening. Not being in a position to give much details to a matter that remains under police investigation, he explained that the alleged robber was found on his property with a quantity of his produce. In his attempt to stop the culprit, he was attacked.
I cannot go into details. The matter is still in the hands of the police. So I can speak concerning the incident that occurred at 7 o'clock yesterday evening, who were in my property. Right, and they said I had to take action to defend myself. Matter of fact, he would have gone to court, to prison, probably about 3 times concerning that property there.
And George, who does farming on 2 parcels of lands, says his losses have been great. Last year, over 400 pounds of his sarasop was stolen and had to be dumped when the stolen quantity was recovered. He said he went as far as installing security cameras on his property as a deterrent. However, the act continued. He says for many years he had to do stakeouts through his property as well, something he says he should not have to do for what is rightfully his. It is quite disheartening, he says, for farmers to have to be dealing with this issue of predial larceny.
It's a lot of hard work, sacrifices, right? And you have to put in a lot of resources other than your labor to achieve something, right? And it's very heartbreaking when you put a crop down or expect to get a return from something, and when you go to harvest, there is nothing left. It's very heartbreaking. And I know many farmers are going through that same problem. You hear the cry all the time.
George had some ideas that he hopes efforts can be channeled to deter perpetrators.
One of the things that should have already happened is the implementation of a stiffer penalty to deter people from such act. Right, farmers watch is one of the next thing. And more collaboration with the police and the community, staking out in people's property every now and again, and those perpetrators would be aware, so they would stay off that buy those produce. Right, I think it's time that they find some ways and means to deal with those people, because if when the people steal those things, they cannot get sale for it, right? There's nowhere else they can go with it, so it may help.
Officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department are conducting investigation into the shooting incident. Police say initial information suggested that an altercation occurred on the farmlands of a resident of Grand Bacalet, St. Andrew. This resulted in the property owner discharging several rounds from his licensed firearm. The accused man, whose identity remains secure since he has not been charged by police, is a resident of Kuma St. Andrew. He received several wounds as a result of this occurrence and is warded at the General Hospital in stable condition. Chrislina John, GBN News.
After her story was broadcast late last year, seeking the public's assistance to get a much-needed surgery for her feet, Hope St. Louis can now run, play, and walk with ease, all thanks to you, the viewers and listeners of the GBN. We hear more in this Rena Pierre Thomas report.
I know the Lord is able to carry me through. He heals the broken-hearted and sends the captain free. He lamed the lame to walk again and caused the blank to free. My Lord is able, He's able. I know He's able. I know the Lord, my Lord is able to carry me through.
4-year-old Hope St. Louis is thanking and praising God for what He has done for her within months of asking for help. Hope suffered from toe walking, explained as a pattern of walking in which a child walks on balls of his or her feet with no contact between the heels and ground. In December of 2020, GBN aired the preschooler's story as her family sought the public's assistance in obtaining enough money to undertake surgery as Hope's condition worsened. Today, Hope can run, walk, and play with ease as she had 2 successful surgeries. Her mother, Lenasha Lewis, says that the past few months have been challenging, but she is very happy to see her daughter's progress.
Hope's surgery was performed on February 24th at the General Hospital. Dr. Douglas Noel performed the surgery. It was successful. She had 2 surgeries. The second was just to remove the stitches and manipulate the ankle. Well, it's out of cast now. Hope she's running, she's jumping, she's dancing, she's doing everything. So it's just basic therapy that's needed to get her back to, get her to how she's supposed to.
Despite her daughter's successful operation, the mother says she is still cautious.
No, she does not. She does not want help with walking. She thinks she's so independent. She do everything for herself. So I still have my little frights now and then, especially coming down the step. But she doesn't care.
Hope recalls her stay at the General Hospital as a somewhat fun experience.
What was it like when you was in the hospital?
It was fun.
It was fun? What about it was fun?
I had friends and some babies. They put a needle in my hand and I started to cry.
Yeah. That's what they did to you?
Yes.
What else?
I was given trouble to take off the cast, so they had to just put me under anesthesia. And I fell asleep.
What you want?
A new Barbie doll.
For what?
To play with.
To play with? And when you want it?
For my birthday.
When is your birthday, Hope? You remember?
August 3rd.
August what?
August 3rd.
Hope will continue therapy sessions until she has successfully recovered. She and her family had this to say to everyone who reached out and assisted in making her dream a reality.
So we like to say thank you to everyone. I don't want to pinpoint because I might forget some people. So I'd like to say thank you to the general public for their support, their prayers, their contribution to having Hope's foot fixed.
Thanks, everybody.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pierre Thomas reporting.
A wonderful story indeed. Former Ambassador at Large Warren Newfield has responded to the Prime Minister's scorching delivery with mild words. We get the latest on this development.
Warren Newfield, in an exclusive with Investment Migration Insider, which is an online investment platform, has maintained the anti-business regime as the rationale for his resignation. In a written response, Newfield reiterated his claims that he witnessed the deterioration of conditions firsthand with arbitrary reversals of government's commitment to the Kimpton Corner Bay project. He also denied the allegations that his resignation was induced by an investigation into the Kimpton Corner Bay project. And I quote, "Our independent auditors recently provided the government with confirmation that all CBI funds that Corner Bay has collected have been used to develop the project and no developer fees have been paid out. The government's insinuation that CBI funds have been misused is false. We have submitted quarterly reports detailing all expenditures for 4 years that have never been disputed by CBI, and we have always cooperated fully with government's inquiries." End of quote. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell last Friday had pointed to Newfield's resignation having more to do with business activities in Grenada than his representation as an ambassador in Miami.
He says that we hounded down that we are being an investor in Grenada. So that's an anti-investor image that was created by our saying on national security asset of Grenada, the only electricity service in the country, must be in the hands of the authorities that can guide policies as far as energy and the development of the country as a whole. But he has a problem with this, he says, because it is owned by a foreign family in Miami who don't look like many of us here. And this is extremely insulting. And he also doesn't look like many of us here.
With words that pulled on racial divide in some quarters, Prime Minister Mitchell was adamant about who he won't have telling him what to do.
You got into this big public spot with the government today, almost in fact saying that the country must change. Imagine a white man coming and tell we must change the government of Grenada. Could you believe this character? If I was in the street, I'd say another word.
Newfield also refuted claims by the Prime Minister that he would have been relieved of his diplomatic status, noting that he had received no indication of such. I am Gerard Joseph, reporting for GBN News.
Understanding our ocean is education for life. Encourage your students to learn about marine life, water quality, sea level rise. Let them explore sciences. Encourage them through field trips and scholarships. The more they know, the better they can protect our oceans from litter and climate change. Let them rise to the challenge. The ocean is our responsibility, their inheritance, their future.
This message brought to you by the OECS Commission with funding from the Government of Norway. Remlit, tackling ocean pollution from turf to surf.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
Trends come and go, but jewelry is forever in style. Give a gift that lasts a lifetime. Diamond Intercontinental have diamond jewelry, gold and silver jewelries, engagement rings, wedding bands, chains, bracelets, and so much more. They also carry brands such as Anne Klein and Guess. Why wait? Visit Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store at the Esplanade Mall. Call 440-231234. The number again, 232-1234.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
See the savings with Spice Isle Optical. Don't break the bank to get your focals. Classy, affordable eyewear. Service optimal. Our experienced technician works like a magician. Trust your sight with our company's vision, where your satisfaction is ever our mission. Mobile services, family packages, economical prices. Spice Isle Optical is where the deal is. Spice Isle Optical is located in Queen's Park, St. George's. For more information, contact us at 449-1588 or 440-0353.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
There's a reason we have been here to serve you for the past 40 years. A reason we have continued to grow. A reason we have continued to celebrate. That reason is you. We have been here to help you plan for your future and here to help you celebrate your achievements. We continue to be here even when the future seems unclear, because one thing is certain: you're the reason we care.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you. What's good? But I can't even hear you. Yo. Hello? Hello? Ah. Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in. Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
There's a reason we have been here to serve you for the past 40 years. A reason we have continued to grow. A reason we have continued to celebrate. That reason is you. We have been here to help you plan for your future and here to help you celebrate your achievements. We continue to be here even when the future seems unclear. Because one thing is certain, you're the reason we care.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We believe this new virus spreads mostly from person to person through respiratory droplets produced when someone who is sick coughs or sneezes. This is similar to how flu and other respiratory illnesses spread. These droplets can land in the mouth or nose of people nearby, or possibly be inhaled into the lungs. Most person-to-person spread happens when people are in close contact. It's also possible that this virus can spread when someone touches a contaminated surface and then touches the mouth, nose, or eyes.
Hey folks, you're invited to tune in to Grenada Music to the World program, hosted by Eugene Gittens on Saturday mornings from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on Classic Radio 105.5, 105.9, Hot F.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is now 18 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you, those of you just joining us. Happy to have you. Those of you who stuck with us, thank you so very much for your patience. Let's get into this morning's discussion. I have joining me as my virtual guest this morning is Dr. Yvonne Larrier. She's the founding director of GCSCORED Inc., and they are offering social emotional wellness support to members of the public, especially as we go through these trying times or these trying COVIDious times. And they have two activities coming up that they are offering to members of the public that can help you cope. So let's say good morning to Dr. Larrier. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Miss Blossom?
I'm great. How are you doing this morning?
I am enjoying some Grenada breeze and some Grenada sunshine. And when I'm finished here, some Grenada sand and sea.
You're in a good place to enjoy all the fantastic things life has to offer.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, Dr. Larrier, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about the activities. First of all, tell us what GCSCORED is all about, and tell us about the social emotional wellness support that you're providing for members of the public.
All right. It's always a pleasure to talk about GCSCORED. And GCSCORED stands for the Global Center for Systemic Change, Outcomes, Research, Evaluation, and Development. And it is an organization that is headquartered in the U.S., in Indiana, where I reside currently. And what we focus on is educating, equipping, and empowering individuals from all walks of life to be able to be conscious problem solvers and become their own life coaches. And how we do that in a couple of ways. One, as we're going to talk about, is the Listening Oasis Wellness Space, which is a platform that uses technology, right? We use Zoom, we use 800 numbers. We use online chat and text to help listen, right? Where we listen, our wellness champions listen to you, the public, regarding any and every challenge that you experience on a day-to-day basis. And we all know that, as Blossom said, these COVIDious times, I love that word. I'm into making up words too, and so I like that word. So in these COVIDious times, GCSCORED has developed or created a platform which is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, where we provide a listening ear for individuals across the globe. And we want Grenadians, I want my people to be able to access this. There's no need to suffer in silence and alone. We have trained wellness champions who would listen and walk alongside you to help you resolve and to help you find ways to solve some of your life problems. You know, even if you're thinking about something and you're like, I wonder how to solve this, relationship issues, if you're feeling kind of sad, or if you're feeling nervous about something, say you have an interview coming up and you just want to talk to somebody to kind of help them calm your nerves a little bit, give us a call. If you're having a difficult time falling asleep at night and you just want somebody to talk to help you, get the stuff off your mind so that you could fall asleep, after drinking some cocoa tea, go for that. Call us, text us, go online. Our email is listeningoasis@gcscored.org, but you can also reach us online on your phone. Just type in listeningoasiswellness.com, listeningoasiswellness.com, and someone will respond to you. And it's free. Listen to me, it's free, and it's confidential. So your employer doesn't need to know, your mama doesn't need to know, your nene, your tanty, nobody need to know. You have your phone, hit us up. We're here to support you through this difficult, distressing, COVIDious time. So that's the Listening Oasis Wellness Space, or LOWS. And then we have the Roomatime Family Summer Camp. And I'm wearing a t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it. My t-shirt, it says the GCSCORED Roomatime Summer Camp. And this is going to start July 11th to the 25th. And that is also virtual. And if you go on our website, it is www.everypeacematters.com. www.everypeacematters.com. And so from July 11th to the 25th, it's a family summer camp. And what that means, we want parents or anybody who is taking care of someone from the age of 88 to 18. We want you to be a part of this. And this is also an extension of the Listening Oasis Wellness Space, but it's more focused on a group of people, a small group of people. And if you go on our website, you will find way more information on the Roomatime Family Summer Camp. We had it last year, and we had over 41 families from across the globe who participated in the camp, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So, and we even had people from Grenada who participated in the camp as well. So that will cost 60 EC for one parent and a child, and every additional child is $20, and it's all is in EC dollars. Okay.
Let's talk about LOWS, the Listening Oasis Wellness Space. Having been providing this service, especially now as we go through these COVIDious times, what has the need for your service during this time been? I'm curious to know how many people have been reaching out and felt the need to speak to someone, to seek that kind of emotional support.
Right, yes. Very good question. Our numbers have increased. We started April 2020. We launched this program in response to the COVIDious times. And from then to now, we have seen 100% increase in callers. We have at least, I would say, we have about at least 10 to 20 callers or people seeking support weekly. And it keeps going up and up and up. And so as the word gets out about the service, we're finding that more people are accessing it, and word of mouth also. In addition to our presence on social media, people who have received services from us are spreading the word. They're talking about how they feel when they finish working with us, while they're going through working with us. And again, this is not, it's not religious based, it is not race based, it is basic support, social emotional wellness support for everyone. And it's accessible. If you have a phone, you can access us, you can reach us. So you have no excuse, and it's free. You have no excuse to not reach out and get the help you need. It is available. And so, yes, our numbers are increasing. We have people texting us, reaching out to us from India, from Pakistan, from the US, Canada, the Caribbean, many islands in the Caribbean, Dominica, Barbados, Grenada, Guyana, Trinidad, Antigua, across the Caribbean, South Africa. So it is available and it's free. And you're not stigmatized, you're not labeled, your information is kept confidential. And so I think it's a win-win for everyone. For everyone.
The Roomatime Family Camp, you're providing this service for families. First of all, does it have to be, how should I put it, blood families? We have co-workers who would like to, maybe try to develop how they work together. And so is that a possibility?
We have programs for those. So if you want to, maybe you all work in the same office or something, and you want to learn how to become your own personal life coach, you want to learn how to be a conscious problem solver, we can schedule and set something up where you can learn the Roomatime process. If you are a grandmother, or like I said, not a blood relative, but you're taking care of individuals, you're taking care of young people, you're loving on them, you are also able to participate in that program. So no, it doesn't have to be a blood relative.
So providing the opportunity for the Roomatime Family Camp virtually, how exactly would it work? How would the family members be able to share, knowing that, husband and wife and the two kids are in the same room, in the same home? How would you be able to participate, hear their concerns, and help them through this time?
Right. And so what we do, we have small rooms. We have breakout rooms on Zoom, right? We use Zoom, and we have breakout rooms. And so the kids will be, and the kids of certain age. So let's say you have an 8-year-old and a 14-year-old in your family, and there's a husband and a wife, or just a single parent. the children, the 8-year-old will be in one small group, the 14-year-old will be in another group for 14-year-olds, and they will have different wellness champions working with them. Then the parents, they are going to be required to attend 4 90-minute parent education and empowerment sessions. And so they will come, and we usually have those later on in the day because people are working. And so they will be with other parents, right? So they will be with other parents, and they would work together, sharing some of the challenges that they are experiencing during this time. And we give them the types of, we equip them with the rheumatoid process skill sets, so they can navigate what's happening for themselves first, and then they can help their kids. But remember, we're doing kids and their parents. So both sets of people, when they come together in their own homes, they now are operating with similar language and similar understanding of how to problem solve. And that is why we want to make sure that the kids and their parents attend. The kids and their parents attend, so that it's a united front that is taking place in the homes.
Working with families is always well, in my mind, as an unprofessional, working with families is always a challenge. How are you able to help families navigate this time? What sort of tips, maybe advice? I know you can't give it out. No, you want them to attend the camp, but what sort of tips can you give to families that can help them circumvent this time? Maybe they don't want to come onto the camp, but they're still struggling, or they're thinking twice about joining the camp. How can you help them?
Right. And so here's one of the first things I would say to families that are in distress. Every family across the globe is traumatized. You are not alone. Okay, let's make it even playing field and understand that what you are experiencing is not unique to you. It may feel like it is, but it's not. These COVID times have caused all of us to stretch into areas of functioning that none of us have ever experienced. And so understanding first and foremost that what you're going through is normal for these times. And there's no shame to be associated with it. As we say, there's no shame in a game. Admit to that. So the first thing I would encourage everybody to do is to first recognize how these times have impacted you and us. When you do that, be kind to yourself, right? Recognize first of all, and then you understand that what we're going through in society, locally and globally, in Grenada, across the globe, is a result of pandemic, of COVID. And that most of us, if not all of us, do not have the skill set to deal with it. And that is not something you should be ashamed of. There's nothing in that to be ashamed of. So once you recognize that you are experiencing a response, a natural response to distress, to the pandemic, then you want to understand all of that and know that it's okay. This is normal. And be kind to yourself. And so how do you manage kindness? How are you kind to yourself? Well, call us up at Lowe's and that's part of being kind. That's taking care of yourself. Be kind to yourself, be empathic and kind to others. Be gracious, right? So if somebody is not functioning at their pre-COVID level, whether they're at home, work, or school, or in the community, be kind, be gentle, be patient. Understand that everybody is experiencing pressure, as they say in Trinidad, serious pressure, right? And don't be so quick to jump off and cuss off people, because some of your responses are also a part of you feeling that pressure as well. So being kind to yourself, and then being kind to others. Patient when they, acting like, what's going on? Why are you acting this way? Just pause for a moment, reflect on the times we're living in, and then say, you know what, man, I understand. Be gracious.
There are some people that don't know that they need assistance. There are people who may be thinking, should I get support or not? But there are others who think, I could handle it, but they're not really dealing with. How can you identify that you need help, you need assistance, you need emotional support?
Right. And so the first part, rheumatoid, that word rheumatoid, RUMERTIME, is an acronym. And the first R in that rheumatoid is to be able to recognize. And time is your thoughts, your interactions, your mindsets, and your emotions. If an individual, everybody who's listening to you right now, I want them to recognize. How do you recognize? Recognizing is identifying or listing. You're listing. You're writing it down line by line, right? What are you thinking? Right? Write down the thoughts that you're having. Then write down your interactions. Interactions are your behaviors, right? How are you behaving? You're saying, one of the things you're doing is saying that you don't need help. But every minute, people look at you, you vex, your mouth push up, you vex, that the wind blow, you vex. A fly pass in front of your face, you vex. And you're like, well, that's a behavior, right? Those are behaviors. So write down, what are the things you're doing? Then your mindsets. What is it you believe about yourself? What do you believe about your colleague or your classmate or your spouse or your partner or your common law partner? What do you believe about, COVID? What do you believe about your state of being? What do you believe is causing you to behave the way you're behaving? What is it that you believe about that? List it, write it down. And then what are your emotions, right? The E is for emotions. What are your emotions? List that. Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling confused? Are you feeling unmotivated? Are you feeling, just like you're dragging? You don't have energy. What is some? You feel like you're just from moving from one thing to the next. You're feeling like unsettled. You're tired. What are you feeling? Write it down. And in you writing that down, you're going to come to realize that you're going to come to understand that you might need someone just to listen to what you're writing down if you want to share that, but just to listen to get that stuff out of your head. Everybody needs somebody. We are social beings, right? And so what we provide is social emotional wellness support. Social means you're interacting. We are created. God created us as social beings. And so the fact that you may think you don't need anybody to listen to you or support you, if you're thinking that, then you need it. If you're thinking it, then you need it.
As we prepare to wrap, Dr. Larrier, just remind us of the activities, Lowe's, as well as the family summer camp, Rumor Time Family Summer Camp.
All right. So Lowe's, the Listening Oasis Wellness Space, you can reach us at www.listeningoasiswellness.com. Us at Listening Oasis at GCSCORED.org. And that is a 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, free tele-wellness support space. There's text, there's chat, there's phone, there is Zoom. So if you don't feel like showing your face, you can text and chat. Then we have the Rumor Time Family Summer Camp, which is from July 11th to the 25th. It's on Zoom. And the website for that is www.everypeacematters.com. Again, www.everypeacematters.com. And that is 60 EC for one child and a parent. And for every additional child, 20 EC. And so, again, www.everypeacematters.com is where you will find information on the Rumor Time Family Summer Camp.
Appreciate it, Dr. Larrier. Thank you so very much for sharing with us, and hopefully the people who need it, even people who are not sure if they need it, will reach out for that emotional support that you offer at GCSCORED. Thank you so very much for passing by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Blossom.
Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day and good luck.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
That was Dr. Yvonne Larrier. She is the founding director of GCSCORED Inc. If you need assistance, if you need special emotional wellness support, this may just be the avenue for you. So feel free to reach out, as Dr. Larrier said. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we link up with Just Cool Media. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic GBN Hot 98. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
We've been down, but not out. It's been hard, but we've persevered together. We each have a role in Grenada's successful recovery, nourishing our families, guiding our children, caring for our communities, energizing our lives. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
We are taking pride in outstanding performance. We are encouraging and recognizing innovation. We are committed to continuously doing things better, with enhanced services coming soon. Yes, we are here for you. Check us out today for your financial need. GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
It's time to link up with Just School Media, and from the footage I'm seeing, it seems like Junior is in Big Paris St. Andrew. Let's hear what's going on the outside. It's time for Traffic Cam.
Sorry for the interruption. Flo, look as though you want to embarrass me. I think it's also a holiday in the UK as well. So happy Memorial Day. No traffic today on the road as yet. You'll see what it is like when we reach into the town of Grenville. Good morning to all the listeners and viewers of GBN TV and GBN Radio. Welcome to Monday morning Traffic Cam. We are in the big parish today. We are traveling from Tivoli into the town of Grenville. We are just passing Dunfermline Junction, and then we'll be heading into Paradise. Nawassa, there's a broken pipe just outside of Sam's Inn. If anyone from Nawassa, there's a damaged main outside of Sam's Inn in St. Andrews. Water is leaking from the road. So it's Monday, it's the final Monday. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. So far there is not much traffic heading into Grenville from the Tivoli direction. That's where we're coming from, not much traffic. So it's a smooth flow of traffic so far. Let's see what happens as we approach the Paradise Bridge shortly and head into Progress Park area and then onto Grenville. Reminding drivers to be responsible on the nation's road, because we are responsible for the lives of our passengers, for pedestrians, for other drivers on the road. We are responsible. So we have to always be alert to what's happening around us, in front, behind, and also the side of us. Always be under alert as you approach a pedestrian crossing or even you approach a school zone. Be on the lookout for students. Be on the lookout for students. Now we are at the only working traffic light in Grenada. That's the traffic light on the Paradise Bridge. So we are waiting to cross over the Paradise Bridge as we want to head into the town of Grenville. So for those of you who just joined, welcome. This morning we traveled from Tivoli and we are going into the town of Grenville. The light is green, so green means to go. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you have a lot to give God thanks for. We are in the month, ending the month of May, giving thanks. We have seen 31 days of this month, and we are alive today. So you asked for it, folks. So now we have brought it to you. Traffic cam from outside of St. George's. Just on Saturday, someone was asking me if traffic cam is only for St. George's. So here you have it today. We are in St. Andrews. And not much traffic. Heading into the town of Grenville on this here Monday morning traffic cam. Now we're meeting some traffic in front of us as we travel down Canal Road. Why? Because there's a pedestrian crossing. There's a school, the St. Andrews Anglican Primary School. So there's a pedestrian crossing right there and a warden there to direct the pedestrians so they can cross, the students. So hats off to the RGPF, the wardens. So welcome to Larrier, folks. We are in Larrier. Not so busy this morning. Smooth flow of traffic.
That's this morning's traffic cam. Junior making his way in the big parish. Good morning, all the residents of St. Andrew. Bless up all your wholesales. The big parish. Wago is like all they have all your own rules over there. Just as there's the Republic of Guave. There's what the how you call Grenville or St. Andrew? Oh, figure it out just now. But it's like St. Andrew had their own system going on over there. Good morning, East Side. Hope you all have had a good weekend and will have a good week. So as you can probably see, and those of you who are listening, the streets of Grenville are clean from flowing traffic. There's some traffic going onto that street by the traffic light over by this. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm not a resident of St. Andrew. I don't know the name of the streets. All I can tell you is Grenville proper. But the traffic appears to be flowing smoothly. So those of you who need to get in and or out of Grenville, you can expect to just flow smoothly. There's no traffic jam. There's no big major traffic that will cause delays. So rest assured that as of 4 minutes to 8 o'clock, Grenville proper, clean up traffic, set up all yourself right. Have a blessed day, big parish, and thank you once again to Junior for this morning's traffic cam every Monday and Wednesday, 7:45 a.m. And this is where we're going to end the televised portion of Good Morning Grenada. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. It's a good day to have a good day. Since I got into the studio about 10 to 6 this morning, I haven't been outside, so that's 2 hours. When I came in, outside was wet. It's a bit rainy. Just as a heads up, actually, I saw a notice this morning of some inclement weather expected mostly to the south of the island. According to the advisory, hold on, let me get it. Hold on. All you know, always up to date to the most of the time anyway. Up to date with the info, right? So there's a tropical wave nearing the southern half of the Lesser Antilles. Convection is noted just to the east-southeast of Trinidad and Tobago. Most of the activity is expected to remain south of the island. However, some convection will spread over parts of Trinidad within the coming hours as part of the existing wave, as the existing wave continues westward. The southern part of the island can expect some inclement weather based on the system. Most of it are expected to pass over the seas, but you can expect a little droplet here and a little droplet there. So be mindful of that as you go about your Monday. Trinidad and Tobago, you are expected to get most of the effects of the tropical wave. So keep that in mind. The 2021 Atlantic hurricane season officially starts tomorrow, God willing, June 1st, 2021. So ensure that you are prepared for what is expected to be another active hurricane season. So as you go to town today, get what you need to get. And in the meantime, let's join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, people. Bye-bye.